Throw perfectionism out of the window. It's only holding you back. Instead, focus on your bounce back rate. Hi, I'm Jessica, and around here, you and I are changing our lives in 2025. So if that sounds good to you, stick around. So what is a bounce back rate? So bounce back rate is the measure of how quickly you can recover after a setback. So I'll give you a quick example and then I will talk about something personal. So let's say you are trying to always eat a healthy breakfast every morning and you woke up late, you forgot to meal prep, and you're someone that really needs to eat breakfast. You can't go without it. So you just go to McDonald's or Dunkin' Donuts, and afterwards you feel kind of disappointed in yourself. You feel defeated, like you let yourself down. And so you have a couple of options here. You move on, and the very next meal you eat is a healthy one. That would be an example of a quick bounce back rate. There was no time lost. Or, like most people do, you throw the entire day away and you're like, oh, well, I already messed up, so forget it. And you go to Taco Bell for lunch and then you have a crappy dinner. Or even worse, you wait for the next Monday to start over. Those would be examples of a really slow bounce back rate. I actually never heard of this concept until recently from a woman named Mimi Bouchard. She's the founder of the Superhuman app. It's like a meditation app, but she doesn't use the word meditation. She calls them activations because they're not like seated and quiet your mind or anything like that. They're more audios that you can play during your daily life, like taking a walk, cooking dinner, washing the dishes, working out. They are meant to inspire and activate you. Anyway, she is the first person who I ever heard of to talk about the bounce back rate. I don't see much information about it at all, and I think it's super cool. So I'm someone that I never really commit to anything that I try to implement for myself, and I never ever have a daily routine in all of my life, like morning routine, night routine, any type of routine outside of like the normal getting up, getting ready, rushing off to work and doing a thing. And I really want to change that this year because I feel like that is the key to becoming the woman that I know I can be, is establishing schedules, systems, and routines into my life. And so I have this like acrylic calendar that I love, and it comes with 2 separate pieces aside from the calendar, one for just notes and another one that has a weekly schedule on there. And so every week I write down like a few things that I want to hit every day for the week, like Pilates, Duolingo, meditation, things like that. And next to each one of them, I have a little box for how many times I want to accomplish them for the week. So like Pilates has 5 boxes next to it, meditation has 7 boxes next to it because I want to do it 7 days a week. And every time I complete it, I check it off. The goal is to have all the boxes checked off by Sunday night. I just started this and I didn't hit all the boxes as much as I wanted to. I didn't hit all the boxes. I wish I did, but I came pretty close. And now I could be upset and try to like, okay, let me take some time off and implement new systems, see where I went wrong. Maybe I need to do this or do that. Or I can just, and now of course I do need to kind of tweak some things, but I just need to move on and try to do better the next week. And now this week I'm actually doing even worse because I had a few things pop up. my cat is extremely sick right now. And that's just life. Things will happen. But what I'm not going to do is stop and start over, because that is just valuable time lost, and that time needs to be spent towards making these habits automatic, because ultimately that's what I want. I want all of these things to be automatic. I don't want to have to think about them. I just want them to come with ease and be a part of my everyday. And so the more I do it, the easier it will become. And so although I didn't hit all of my goals or habits that I wanted to for the week, essentially I failed my way into one of the best weeks that I had. I forgot. I meditated like 5 times a day. I did this red light every single day. Not 5 times a day. I meditated 5 times in the week instead of 7. I did this red light every day. I did Duolingo like 4 times. I did my gua sha routine like 3. I don't know what it was. It wasn't what I wanted, but it was better than any week that I've had in a long time. And that's a win for me. And so I see that as a quick bounce back rate, because I messed up, but I'm not taking any time off. I'm just moving on and maybe modifying a few things. But an example of a slow bounce back rate would be kind of like what I mentioned before. Like, okay, well, maybe I should start this over because I failed this week. Something has to change. Let me figure it out. I'll start again next Monday. I'll start again next week. I'll start again next month, or I'll start over in the spring. That's the real new year anyway, right? So I just think that is a neat little, I wouldn't even say trick, or it's like a concept or whatever that I recently heard of. And I think it's super important. I think we need to give ourselves a little bit of grace because we're doing better than we think we are. So let me know in the comments, have you ever heard of bounce back rate? And let me know, do you think you have a good bounce back rate, or could you be better at it? Or are you a perfectionist and it has to be all or nothing? Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.